It is July 12th. It's really early and Friday morning. So early, it's 1 a.m. And of course, this is the video log that takes 30,000 to a million. Today, after I show you some of the account here where I'm sitting at, I regretfully have to announce that I might be looking to get out of one of my all-time favorite companies to trade, which is EXK, Endeavour Silver's Canadian mining company, silver and gold mining company now. And the other thing I want to talk about is there might be a potential breakout in gold. Breakout meaning upside or downside, but it's going to be happening very soon. I'm betting on upside. Hence, I'm going to be holding my EXK position until that happens, and hopefully I'm able to exit at a decent price at some profit, but I will not be holding EXK much longer. So, all right, let's go into the account. So here I am sitting at 61,339. It's been a very flat week, down actually $271 as you can see. Some of the big daily negative contributors are EXK, Endeavour Silver $45, Apple down 200. Let's see the options and what they look like. So I have plus $54 in the options, but overall down on Apple. Other movers today, Wheaton Precious Metals. Looking at it, it's down 1% and a third. And just remember this number, okay? The weekly return is 1.83%. All right, up. I'll show you why later. Any other big movers? We have Russian market pulling back a little bit, which is kind of good news for me because I mentioned on the last video that I'm looking to get back in as soon as possible. I had to sell 100 shares of RSX because I had sold a call against it, and now I have the money, but I don't have the shares, and I want the shares because I want the year-end dividend. So I have 6 months to get back in, or a little less than 6 months. And the uranium sector was pretty flat. Chemicals down $12. Emerging market bonds down 14. All right, so EXK, right? EXK has been severely underperforming relative to the other silver miners, the other gold miners, to the metals themselves, and it's really not taking part of this upward move in the precious metals that's happened in the last month or so, and that's really worrying me. Some of the things that have been happening in the company is a lower lower output, lower ounce output from a couple of their mines. They're not producing as much metal as they could have, and really the stock's been taking it on the chin. I mean, severe underperformance, and that's not that's not good. Their CEO says that in the latter half of the year things will improve, that they've dealt with the issues they need to deal with, and output will be better. They'll be more efficient and better, but quite frankly, I've been hearing this story for quite a while, and although I really like the CEO and I like the company, I may actually start making an exit, and hopefully this upcoming gold rally takes silver with it a little bit, and EXK pops up to a decent price to where I can start exiting. I want to completely get rid of my EXK position on this account specifically. I have more EXK on a different account that I'm going to look to lessen. So it's really time to go, and let me show you why, right? Look at this. So if we go into XK, remember what the weekly performance was for Wheaton Precious Metals, which is silver and gold streamer, precious metals streamer, and compare the 1.83% gain to this loss over the last week. It's 10.4%. It's really bad. Now, All right, well that's just one company, right? It's not even just a silver streamer. What about silver mining ETF? Let's compare to that. Luckily, there is one of those. It's called SIL. And if we look at the weekly performance, you see that it's gained 0.19% over the last week compared to a negative 10.4% for EXK. That's severe underperformance, not even close. All right, not even close. So, yes, they have bad news. Could they turn around? Maybe. But if they do, by the end of the year, I'm thinking of getting rid of all of my EXK position, even if I have to sell it all at a loss. So right now, my total return is negative $179, down 9.9%. I was flat in the beginning of this week, and I don't know about scaling in anymore. If it drops down to 150 or so and it doesn't show any signs for going back up, I may have to finally admit to myself, that this is a losing trade, and I'm gonna be getting rid of all my XK. I may re-roll it in different silver miner, or I might just get out of trading the miners completely, at least the precious metals miners, for a while. But I'll tell you why I'm gonna stay in it, and you can't really see very well on the charts here, but if we go on something like GLD and the gold, which follows the gold price, if we look at the 3 month chart, you'll see how it's forming a triangle. If you take this line here, the gray line, and then you see how it's rising, and so there's a convergence point somewhere around here in the next few days to a couple weeks, which is predicting a breakout either to the upside or the downside. The trend is up, and I'm thinking it's gonna break out to the upside even further. It might not. It might break down, at which point I may even look to get rid of the EXK position altogether, even if it's at a loss. I'm not gonna get rid of the rest of my wheat and precious metals. In fact, I have a call running against it right now, I believe. Still have 133 shares, but I've pre-sold 100 of those if the price reaches $24. Right now it's at $23.89. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, I really like this company. I don't want to get rid of it. I want to keep trading it, but it's just there's so many better options, so many other companies that are more tradable. I don't know them as well as I know this company, but I'll just have to invest time and learn a different company. If y'all think that there's some really good, steady company out there that it's worth exploring, maybe give me a holla. One that you think is going to have a long-term success, even if it's a little bit bigger. Maybe something tradable, because I'm looking for a company that I can scale in and out of. So something with kind of a higher volatility. So let's see what a typical 1 week option trade looks like for EXK. All right, so let's say, oops, that's wheat and precious metals. So if we go into the options menu here, and let's go July 19th. It's 12th today. All right, 2.5. Implied volatility, 178%. So if you find a stock that you think is pretty reliable with the implied volatility of around 178 for something that's about, I don't know, 70 cents off, so what would that be, like 30% off its price, then let me know. But I'm really looking to switch it up. I have way too much money in XK. I definitely shouldn't be taking on this much risk. So anyway, I've told you about why I'm looking to get out of EXK. I'm sorry you couldn't see the browser there, but I told you why I'm looking to get out of EXK. what I think is going to happen with precious metals just by looking at a chart of gold. Now, I'm not into the business of predicting direction. I'm just trying to profit off of time, but it's just giving me some kind of hope to get out of of EXK at a good price. You know, um, I tend to think that trends continue, and hopefully this precious metals trends continues for just a while longer. It might even continue into next year. I really don't know, and I plan on writing it to an extent, but I don't think EXK is the vehicle to do it. So that's about it. All right, so I've updated you on the account. I may make another video tomorrow. We'll see how the day goes, if anything interesting happens, of course. And just really want to update. Oh, look at this. We had an uptick. I'm now sitting at 61,425. Probably Apple. Let's see. Live movement. Nope. Oh, yep. It is Apple. Okay, up 61 cents after hours. So, anyway, if anything interesting happens, I'll do another video. Maybe I'll pick a better topic rather than just an update. Really don't have any useful information for you today, except my thoughts on the precious metals markets and EXK. All right. Well, with that said, I'm gonna let y'all go. Peace out. I'll see you maybe tomorrow. If not, definitely in the beginning of next week. All right. Peace out.